Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Rupee goes global. Yes, today's topic is how Rupee is going global. Let's just have a look. It's only yesterday that I saw a post in my WhatsApp group, in one of the groups somebody had posted. It's about one Mr. Vainatheya Iyengar who had posted it while traveling to Bangalore from Dubai International Airport. Yes, he says he is a frequent traveler between Bangalore and UAE, that is UAE, India, UAE. He has been doing shuttling between these two cities. This is for the first time in 2 decades, he says, that this has happened, that he could pay for his cafe latte in Dubai airport in Indian rupees. Yes, it's a big deal. We are able to pay in Indian rupees, that is INR, or through our Rupee card for the first time in modern history outside India, that is. Yes, you have guessed it right. In March, in Indian Parliament, the Ministry of State for Finance, Mr. Kishan Rao Karad, informed the House that RBI has allowed 18 countries to do trade with India in rupees. Yes, you have heard it right. The countries are Botswana, Fiji, Germany, Guyana, Israel, Kenya, Mauritius, Malaysia, Myanmar, New Zealand, Oman, Russia, Sri Lanka, Singapore, and Seychelles, Tanzania, Uganda, and the United Kingdom. Any journey, ladies and gentlemen, even journey of 1,000 miles, starts with a single step, as the cliche goes. It might just be the beginning of walking for the toddler, but the boardings are already assuming large proportions. Another study shows that the contributions of the BRICS nations, that is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, these 5 developing nations had overtaken the GDP contributions of the G7 countries, that is the 7 most industrialized nations, namely USA, UK, France, Italy, Canada, Japan, Germany, in the year 2020. That is, the GDP contribution to the world of these BRICS nations had overtaken that of the G7 countries. Amazing, is it not? That's not all. The BRICS have decided in their latest meeting to have their own separate currency of trading. So all this is happening brick by brick, if I may say so. Thus, while it will take for a while for these trading systems to take roots, dollar is not going to go away anytime soon. The dollar, as per the recent reports, aggregates up to 60% of the total transactions of all currencies around the world. To me, all these are for good for all the parties involved. There need to be an equilibrium or parity of balance among the member nations. This augurs well for the whole world's trade scenario Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, as we say. After all evolutions happen this way. Slowly changes emerge from within the super body. Now coming back to the RBI decision and the way forward. Countries have to open an account. Yes, the countries which have agreed to pay or make the payments in Indian rupees terms, in consultation with the authorized dealers, that is AD, they have to open an SVRA account, that is Special Vostro Rupee account. In brief, it is called a Vostro account. Vostro in Italian means your account. Yes, YOUR, your account. That is your money in our bank. That too in our currency. In this context, there is something called Nostro account as well. You have guessed it right. Nostro is our money or our. Thus, these Vostro accounts will keep a head in rupees in RBI or RBI nominated banks which would carry out business transactions. Now let us see the benefits of this situation thereon. Those countries would involve and invest in Indian goods and services. India's expenditure for doing those businesses would reduce considerably. India's trade deficit in exports, that is exports minus imports, would improve. This figure was $233 billion from April 2022 to January 2023. And ladies and gentlemen, no coin has one side. We are talking of business and currency. So there are risks involved in it as well. In the whole gamut, rupee will be exposed to international shocks and pressures. Any untoward development would have quick and snowballing effect or spiraling effect on Indian rupees, that is INR. So far, INR has been robust and shielded from outside shocks. That is how we didn't feel the 2008 recession, nor we are exposed to the global slowdown that currently the whole world is facing. But risks are part of the game, is it not? If we want to achieve something extraordinary, we have to have a different approach, as simple as that. It's reported that since 1700s, of the 751 currencies around the world, only 20% have survived the test of times. And another study suggests that a superiority of a particular currency lasts around 94 years. Prior to dollar, pound sterling was calling the shots in the international trade till 1920s. So maybe our time has arrived. As Bill Gates says, this is going to be India's century. Let's be ready and kicking. As the ad during the IPL matches go, it says, if good times has come for India, aanado, and if risk don't fetch enough, jaanado. Just when I was preparing today's talk, I received another WhatsApp post that read, and I quote, the whispers in the World Bank headquarters nowadays is the World Bank is becoming an Indian bank more than a World Bank. All the heads of important wings now are Indians. They murmur. The president-elect is Ajay Banga. The chief financial officer is Anshula Kant. The chief economist is Indermit Gill. The chief risk officer is Lakshmi Shyamsundar. Mr. Parameshwaran Iyer, the executive director. All are Indians. So, India, it's your time now. Yeah, let's all be proud. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make hay when the sun is shining. May God bless all of us. Take care. Bye bye. God bless.